Hello everyone, I am Rudula and today's topic is the overview of pharmacovigilance. So let's start to the today's topic. So there are many various aspects which are responsible for the development or establishment of the pharmacovigilance department, and they are mainly adverse drug reactions used to occur because of many reasons. Then self-medication, over-counter drug, medication error, then race and ethnicity. One of the most important aspect of the pharmacovigilance development is the thalidomide disaster, which was done in 1961 to 1962. It is the greatest of all drug disaster. Thalidomide has been introduced and welcomed as a safe and effective hypnotic and antiemetic. It rapidly became popular for the treatment of nausea and vomiting during early pregnancy. Tragically, the drug proved to be a potent human teratogen that caused major birth defects in an estimated 10,000 children. Phocomelia was a characteristic feature of the thalidomide disaster. Another important or other historical violations behind the pharmacovigilance are the sulfonamide tragedy, which means the elixir sulfonamide was an improperly prepared sulfonamide medicine that caused mass poisoning in the United States in 1937. It caused the deaths of more than 100 people. The public outcry caused by this incident and other similar disasters led to the passing of the 1938 Federal Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act. The thalidomide disaster led in Europe and elsewhere to the establishment of the drug regulatory mechanism of today. These mechanisms require that new drugs shall be licensed by well-established regulatory authorities before being introduced into the clinical use. Now we see the definition of pharmacovigilance. So pharmacovigilance is the science and activity that is related to the detection, assessment, understanding and prevention of adverse drug reaction and the other drug related problems. So pharmacovigilance in India was established in 1986. ADR monitoring system for India proposed with 12 regional centers oversaw areas with a population size of approximately 50 million each. Then in 1997, India joined WHO, that is World Health Organization ADR reporting program based in Uppsala, Sweden. Then three centers, namely AIMS, KEM and AMU are developed in India. Then National Pharmacovigilance Program is come in existence in 2004. The National Pharmacovigilance Program officially inaugurated by the Central Health Minister at New Delhi. Then in 2005, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in India initiated the NPP coordinated by the Central Drug Standard Control Organization, that is CDSCO, and that program was started with 2 zonal, 5 regional and 24 peripheral centers. Then Pharmacovigilance Program of India was started in July 2010. The Pharmacovigilance Program of India initiated with AIMS, New Delhi, as a National Coordination Center, that is NCC, for monitoring ADRs in the country. The function of the NCC is Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. It's functioning as NCC for PVPY since 15th April 2011. Then mission and vision of pharmacovigilance is to safeguard the health of the Indian population by ensuring that the benefits of use of medicine outweighs the risk associated with the use. Then vision is to improve safety and welfare in Indian population by monitoring the drug safety and thereby reducing the risk associated with the use of medicine. The aim of the pharmacovigilance is to improve the benefit of use of medicine, which can outweigh the risk, thus can safeguard the patient's population. Now we see the objectives of pharmacovigilance. So objectives of the pharmacovigilance are to create a national-wide system for patient safety reporting, then to identify and analyze the new signal from the reported cases, then to analyze the benefit risk ratio of marketed medications, to generate the evidence based information on safety medicines, to support regulatory agencies in the decision making process on use of medications, to communicate the safety information on use of medicines to various stakeholders to minimize the risk, then to emerge as a national center of excellence for pharmacovigilance activities, and to collaborate with other national centers for the exchange of information and data management.